Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokémon Legends. I just got enough points. Let's leave this should be 100,000 dead on. Fine work out there. You've accomplished enough, you've accumulated enough data for us to learn what we need. Now we need the recipe for that donut that will allow us to find Rayquaza in the hyperspace Lumos. We also have one more thing to give you. Please meet us at Hotel Z when you can. Okay. I'll meet you there. Big boss. There we go. Alright, this is it. The big showdown with Rayquaza. Assuming we can create the donut.
At last I have the recipe. I'll be able to make the donut that will lead away to Rayquaza. Do we have to wait for Cold Blue? Couldn't we just go to the rest of the game and ask them to tell us what we need to know?
Settle down, let's be patient. Hang on, Cold Blue is coming? Felipe is the only one who usually shows. As it's me, hello. Oh, am I not welcome? Hello, Terry, Anisha. Perfected this recipe, took a sweet toil of the entire recipe. Please listen closely. To craft the donut properly, its flavor sources must meet an extent of the following values. You'll need 120 in sweet, 40 points in spicy, 340 in sour. Our recipe also calls for at least 40 points in bitter and 390 in fresh. We've got a secret ingredient too. The donut's color has to match Rayquaza's green, so I've procured an apex of culinary venture. What you got for me? Is it just green dye? Umbrella oil. Wow. That's the secret ingredient, is some oil. Wait, we're using it just because it's green? I'm sure. No sense making things complicated. What? That umbrella oil will make your donut so tasty the experience will be out of this world. So this is it, finally it, eh? Anisha's story is about to reach its grand finale. It's just out. God. We cheer you from our headquarters. Go get him. I'll be up on the roof. Can't wait to see that masterpiece.
I do my best.
Okay. Let's have a look then, shall we? Let's hopefully we can make it. Oh god, the sour and freshness, eh? How can we... That's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty damn good. Just shoving it in them. Now we need a thing that gives us sweet and spicy. So we don't want the shitty, we don't want the crappy ones. Maybe we take one of them away and put one lemon. We got like a sour and fresh berry. A spicy and fresh berry, should I say? Sorry. We have a bitter spicy berry. So we could put that in there like we had been. And dump that one in there. And these last two could just be these ones. Boom. Look at that donut. That's one hell of a donut.
Let's get started at once.
Oh my god. It's lovely. Looks just like him. If he was an Ouroboros. Emerald Green Power. Mega Power Charging, that's it. Okay. Okay.
I done it. Here, here's the key to make me crazy and down an old-fashioned donut. Wow, Nisha. When we first met you, I never would have guessed that we'd end up here.
Now Corona's waiting on the roof to go face the final challenge.
You started this legendary story, Nisha. Time for you to get your happy ending. Thank you. And Terry, too. I know you freaking do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Easy peasy. To the roof. Hello. Are we good to go? We're gonna fight Rayquaza. I did put some ice moves on. So we got Ice Fang, Ice Beam. We got Play Rough on Sparkles, and we got Iris. The Iris can't Mega Evolve, but we do have Iris. I've always put Dazzling Gleam on Kit. I'm just thinking Dragon. You need to use either Fairy Dragon or Ice, right? Ice would obviously be the best because it's Dragon Flying. I should have looked up that stuff again. I'm pretty sure there was a thing that removed its flying. I'm pretty sure the passive effect removed its flying weakness. I should have looked it up again. It's like the day after I did the previous episodes because it took me so long to get all those points.
This is counting us. It's time to leap into hyperspace and find Rayquaza.
I should have like double checked it. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. It removed its flying weakness when it Mega Evolves. But ice will still be good. Ice will still be good. This one. Yo, if this is on top of that tower, if this is like on top of the tower from Ruby, I'm gonna lose my. Oh my god! I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. That's great.
I guess this place is taking the shape of a place related to Anisha's story. I'm going to get to meet and battle the very first Pokemon ever Mega Evolved. It isn't just Anisha's dream that's coming true, mine too.
She's like way big into Mega Evolution, eh? She's got like a combat belt sort of situation going on, so you know someone's serious when they got a combat belt. Holy crap, this is so cool. I love it on top of the tower. That's such a nice little. That's a nice little thing. I love that they did that.
Look up in the sky. Something's coming.
Oh, jeez. It's coming down from space. Rayquaza appeared. He's pretty cool. Alright, we're in. We're in the combat now. Dazzling Gleam. Alright, we're gonna have to swap you off. Because I think Dazzling Gleam. I think Dazzling Gleam is good. I think it's a good one. But you're having to get like right up underneath. I don't think that's doing any favors. All I get because you need to hit from a little bit further away, I think. Look at its movement. Its movement's really cool. Mega Evolve time, baby. doing something. That ice beam really effed it up, didn't it? Holy crap. Let's bring it in the wind. Oh my god, what is this? What is this, like, slow maneuver? Gotta get it. It won't let me move you, I'm sorry. Alright, we're gonna have to Mega Revive Alligator. If this is to be our last battle of the game, I want to end it the way we started it, you know? Let's Hyper Potion you. Maybe we should just Max Potion you there. Probably don't need to conserve stuff at this point. We just need to be using it. Time is like not running like crazy good, is it? Well, one more hit and we can take him out. I'm sure it's round 2 time though. Mega Rayquaza. He's cool looking. He's so cool looking. I love the like the little tassely things that go off him. It's so good. Oh my god. Got obliterated. Oh my god, I'm gonna die right away. Cool. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna need to get Relegated back out here, I think. Oh god. Oh, I'm dead? Oh, that sucks. It's the battle again? Yeah, restart the battle. Restart the battle was the only choice we had. Like, no, you have to be good enough to do this by yourself. I don't know how we do that, though. It was just like his rolls was effing me up. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. Can't like increase my defense. I guess we just have to stay well away from him. Like all the Mega Juice. I want the Mega Juice. See, why won't it let me go into my menu now? Like, no one's doing anything. Why was I prevented from going into the menu there? I would love to know the rules on being able to menu or not. Maybe we should have, like, sword dance and stuff? Maybe that was... Maybe we should, like, trap those out. Because I haven't been sword dancing or anything, because it just feels better just to, like, straight up attack. But maybe that's not the play, right? Maybe we should be buffing up, like, buffing up hugely. Again, I can't access a menu. You just have to mash the menu button until it'll let you in. It's been very irritating. Oh. Miss me. Whoa! That we're gonna have to go in and grab. For sure. We're just gonna return our boy to the ball. To dodge this, because he's just gonna get hammered. I don't enjoy it. Oh, okay. Definitely don't want to be too close. No, stop chasing me. Go away! What is this? He was like determined at that point. He was like, nah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. What a prick. Alright. This time we just wanna stay as far back from him as possible, I think. Okay. Staying away from it, far away from him as possible is gonna be tough. Use a high potion for that one. Oh, okay. It is like a frontal cutting. It is like a frontal. We're good. It's a wide thing. Please be careful. Get out of the way. I killed him in one hit. That's so brutal. Let's do it. Right, let me access the menu. I just want to bring my boy. I just want to res my boy. I know it can't happen when we're using a move. If we tell it to use a move, we can't res our boy, which is fine. Oh no. Please. Please stop. Okay, and Totes is just dead. We're gonna res Totes again, but we're not gonna send Totes out right away. I think it's time for Iris actually. Lock onto him this time. It's awkward staying away from him. I think we've got to do like a weird thing. We've got to let him catch up to us so we can actually use Thrash. Otherwise he just chases us forever. Why would you let me lock on? Okay, he's gonna hyper beat me. Okay, he hyper beat me twice. Hold on, let's get relegated back out. Mega evolved. He's gonna have to beat me again. Have I got like X potions and stuff? I don't think that's a thing, right? And like I definitely wouldn't have like sold them or anything. No. It's not a thing. Oh god, no, that's him using it. There's the Lucario. Not very crazy. He's dead again. His damage is just nuts. I'm so happy you guys have to do nothing for this. Distortion won't stay open much longer. Yeah, alright. think Froggy is our best shot here damage wise. We're using dragon moves and stuff. At least we got the dodge down on that. Whenever he starts gathering it up. Oh, I took that to the face. Telling him to attack. Come on, do it then. No. Getting there. If we just had a little bit more time. Oh, this sucks as well. I don't understand this either. I can't get away. They're just running into it. I just like time my roll. Oh yeah, in you go. Why not? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, yes, yeah, I'll restart the battle. Like, oh, I don't know what you expect me to do, though. Make that faster. Again, I think of it being frustrating that it's just time. Like, it's not like I could add extra time to it, right? I had to use the donuts that was given to me. I had to use the ingredients that was given me to get the special flavor profile. I think something like a sword stand or something would help. Something to just up our attack. Definitely collect that. Getting more of those would help too. We didn't seem to get a single one of that in the second form. I guess we're gonna return that guy for. He'll just die. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. So we're retrying, but we're not getting items back. Definitely want that timer. Definitely want that timer. For sure. Yeah, he's just dying. Like, I'm not even sure what he's dying to do. Give him to me. We'll mega revive once again, though we're running out. Okay, I think that was pretty quick. That felt pretty quick. For that first phase. We can't have him chasing us all the time either. Just let me open the fucking menu. He's gonna use it a few times, right? So we need to do this in between blasts, because... Right. Shoot me then. Right, so just gonna repair you. Nothing. You can't run away from this, so you think you just literally have to time it. Got some views back there, but not a lot. Yeah, that was great. Do some more of that, please. You can knock him out of that. Alright. I'm gonna pull you back. And at some point during this, I'm gonna heal you. You can do it now. That's good. We've not got a lot of time. And just do not have time to be dodging this. Right. It's over. Can you go? Get him. Thing into swipe. That's it. Keep that chain going. That's nice. I think it's worth not swapping to Ice Beam. Sometimes. Like sometimes it is, but I think mostly it's not worth it because the him moving back is not worth the time. Like, I'd rather him stay in, you know? So we swipe, and then we go for Ice Fang. Oh, so you move far away then. That might have been good for an Ice Beam. No, I accidentally used Ice Beam. Oh, I didn't want to do that. You don't have time for you to be doing Ice Beam. I don't know if that's wide or not, Mega Rolling there. But up to damage, so hell yeah. Just about. Let's pray there's not a third form. Could you imagine? Man, we are running out of time. It's time to catch Rayquaza. Great. I wish I could put him in a Pokeball, in a Master Ball, but we can't. That's luxury balling. I ran out of Ultra Balls and I actually just threw my Master Ball at a random guy on the street. I just threw it away. Which is fine. Like, I never use the Master Ball, so I don't care, but it was still pretty weird feeling to be like, oh, I accidentally just launched my Master Ball into space. Great.
You really did it, Terry. You caught Rayquaza. You really...
I can already imagine Anisha's smile when she hears the news. Same, because we caught Rayquaza for Anisha. You don't get to keep it for yourself. Yeah, I know. Even though I think I am keeping it, to be fair. Come on, let's head back to Hotel Z. Anisha is probably waiting for us. That was close. It took us 3 attempts to get him down. Brutal. I think it would have gone better if we had a few swords dance. If I could swords dance for Alligator a few times. Or an equivalent that would strengthen him. I don't know if Alligator can learn swords dance off the top of my head. That would have been really good, I think.
Terry, you're back. How did it go with Rayquaza?
God, Terry. Are we just to pop him out in the middle of the the middle of the town? Oh my god.
Goodness. Hello, Rayquaza. What an honor it is to stand before such a fine Pokemon. It never could have happened if I hadn't met Team MZ. I owe you so much.
No, not at all. You made this happen. That is right. Who else could have crafted such remarkable donuts?
You say so.
What's the matter?
It's nothing really. I just felt a small pang when I realized... A small pang? A small pang when I realized that once I gave Rayquaza to my dear mama, it would be time to hang up my apron as your donut chef.
We'll keep making donuts for us then. But why would you stop?
What?
As long as hyperspace is still around, we want to keep exploring it. Yeah, there's like 7 legendaries in the Pokedex that there's a suspicious gap between Darkrai and Heatran. I reckon we could probably fill it up. And we'd never keep you from seeing your mom, but didn't you say she's busy on a shoot or for a while longer? Sure, please, keep Anisha's donuts open for us.
I don't know what to say.
You know, Anisha, I've been thinking. I've got a question for you. Why do you want to give Rayquaza to your mum again?
I thought such a mighty Pokemon would be a fitting gift for my mighty mama.
That's a wonderful thought for a present. But what would happen after you gave it to her?
Well, I'd like to give her more mighty Pokemon. I suppose Rayquaza would be a hard act to follow. I admit, I'm not as excited to seek them out as I was to meet Rayquaza.
I think you've already got plenty of wonderful gifts you could give Diantha.
I do? What kind of gifts?
Hooper? Oh, give a Hooper. Stories of what you've seen. Stories of what you've done. Stories of what you've seen makes it seem like she was on the sidelines, which I mean, I guess she was, but what you've done, make her more involved in it.
My stories?
That's right. Think about it. There were people and Pokemon you might never meet, even if you live in the same city for the same time. But we managed to meet, and we did something amazing together.
That's all quite true, but are you sure my dear mama would be happy with my story as a gift?
How could she not love that? If I were her in her shoes, I'd be straight up crying tears of joy. All I know is that I'm thrilled that when my little sister shares her stories with me.
but I would very much like Mama to know about everything I've done here in Lumos. But I'd hate to worry by letting her know I've been slipping out of hotel regime. Oh, that don't worry. Diantha knows. She were? According to Justine, yeah. Oh, well then, was that can rest easy. Pardon me for leaving you out of the conversation, my dear Rayquaza. On my journey to find you, I've met such lovely people and done such exciting things. I can't wait to tell my dear mama all about it. Maybe you could stay with Terry. It's all thanks to you, really. One day, I'll become a Pokemon trainer, and I'll present you to Mama myself. Until then, would you please look after dear Rayquaza for me, Terry?
I'd be happy to. He's mine forever now. Sorry. I'm gonna send him to home. Pokemon home. You can't ever have him back.
Thank you so much.
The greatest gift. Oh, it was the friends we made along the way. I'll be your coach, Nisha. I can train you up and you can pay me in donuts.
Deal. In the end, I gave Mama 2 gifts. The first was an array of donuts made with all my love, and the second was a book telling the story of my adventures with Team MZ.
Aw. Never actually got to see her though. It would have been cool to be able to battle her, wouldn't it?
Mama looked so happy. She even asked me for more donuts by the dozen, along with just as many new chapters in my story. What could I say but yes, my friends in Team MZ and I have continued our thrilling exploits. But for now, this concludes the story of how Anisha came to meet the fine Rayquaza. I'm sure we'll live happily ever after, with plenty more stories to come. And not in this game, though.
What if, right? I mean, what if the next Pokemon game is set, like, a certain amount after this, and it's... And she's the champion. Like, she's the champion of the Elite Four or whatever. That would be crazy, right? Morning, sunshine. Had to be astonished, kid. We got a special new system we would take for a spin. Come by my office, I'll tell you about it. See you soon. Something special, huh? Check it out. Rest in the Catan, baby. Wonder what he's got to tell us. I'm almost certain he's got to tell us that we can make other legendaries appear, right? Because if we look at the Pokedex, this one, all the way down here, right? We got these boys, which is great. And we got this boy here, but all the way from Heatran, we got all these slots. So I feel like these slots are definitely other dudes, right? They're other Pokemons. And like legendary boys, I would imagine. High-end legendary boys. Which I'm sure we'll be able to make appear by doing a survey. Get ready for start special scanning. Special? Okay, let me explain. You know the pockets of hyperspace Lumos are still happening. Some of them are unlike any we've seen so far. So we developed a system to locate distortions that lead to these new pockets of hyperspace. We call them special scan. When I say we, but it was the fine eggheads at Quasatco who did all the developing. We ran a special scan and to pinpoint a rare distortion that leads to an unknown pocket of hyperspace. But this is not quite ready, which is why I need you to do some hyperspace survey tasks and we get enough data to run a special scan. Start scanning. How much scanning are we talking? $25,000 points? That's not too bad. I was kind of expecting like 100,000. 25,000 points isn't that bad. Feel like we could probably do that. Like this'll do. This is a good enough starting point. Start here, and we'll go and get some hyperspace points. Like, I feel like I already know what this is, but I feel like we have to kind of check it out. You know, we have to at least have a little go and see what happens. So I'll be right back once I've gathered these points. Okay, I'm back. I'm back with a point. Let's check it out. Let's see if my theory is correct. Your hard work is much appreciated. Now we've gathered enough data to fulfill a boss's request. Please come back to Call Blue's office. Okay, dude. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Where is it again? Wait, you said Call Blue's office? This one. Okay. Why wasn't the icon there? It didn't change. It didn't change my quest. Okay. It's here. We've done it. Good work out there. Let me just plug that data you gathered into the system. It took longer than expected. Hold on, we're finally ready to make something happen. What are you waiting for? Run! A special scan and see if we can find a rare hyperspace distortion. I can do it? Please talk to me when you're ready to use the special scan system. Yeah, alright, we're ready. Do it now. Want me to run the special scans so we can locate rare distortion? Yeah, let's get scanning. Understood. Perform the scan now. You've earned enough points by collecting survey tasks. You'll be able to carry out a special scan for hyperspace distortion marked 5-star. Distortion via special scan will be open until you enter it. When you perform another special scan, you previously located will disappear. Okay. Where is it? Is this one? Detected via special scan. A battle zone. Are you fucking kidding me? That's it. A battle stone. You've got to be kidding me. Excellent. Those pockets of hyperspace limos are exclusive. And we can't find them outside this scan. So, we have a good chance to find something special Pokemon in there. One more thing. You have to gather fresh data for each special scan you run. That's right. Endless grind. It's all a lot of work, but hey, it's you we're talking about, right? You've not got anything else going on, have you? There's not 50 million games coming out, no siree. You've got all the time in the world. That's it. It's a special scan unlock, is it? It was worse than what I thought it was. It wasn't even like legendary Pokemon. Well, the icon was like something else, right? This maybe just this time it was a 5-star. Is this it? No, that's that rampant one. These suck, by the way. These rampant ones suck. They are so incredibly unfun. Okay, so it's just around this corner. Hyperspace zone detected via special scan. This one, I guess. Super effective hits, defeat 5 trainers. I mean, I don't. Just turn around, dude. There we go. These hyper space things where you have to fight, you know, just battle trainers. It's interesting in the fact that you get to fight, you get to fight strong trainers. Some of them have like alpha Pokemon, and if you beat those alpha Pokemon, you get yourself like, you get yourself special stuff, right? You get like seeds of mastery, and you get like golden battle caps and stuff like that, which is great. And sometimes these guys like drop you a bunch of hyper berries, which is nice. But like, if you're not training up, if you're not deliberately training up like many Pokemon for whatever reason you want to do that, it doesn't really hold much of a purpose for you to do. If I'm honest, which is kind of a bummer. That's crazy. Man, I mean, this feels anticlimactic after that Rayquaza fight. For this to be the grand ending of the series, just a battle area. You got Earthquake there, huh? All right, that was a bold move. But I mean, I enjoyed this game. I really enjoyed this game overall. Like, this was super fun. It was different and adventurous. I think a lot of things in here I think were tests for what they're gonna do with the main series, which hopefully we'll find out about in a couple of days. By the time this airs, I think it'll be a couple of days. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like there's some stuff that I think definitely are a test case. Like these hyper dimensions, for example. I think this is kind of a test case. The boosting Pokemon above level 100, and not the battle system. I think the battle system is genuinely just meant to be different, to be engaging and distinguish itself from everything else. Give you something different to do. I don't think they're testing this for the new area, the new Pokemon game. But I do think like these dimensions are their testing, like, because this is actually a good idea, right? It's a good idea to have like not use the same area all the time, use the same like crap around like this does, but like a refined version of this where it's like randomly generated caves or ocean waters, like Team Rocket bases and stuff. For example, a lot of Rotoms going on here, eh? This guy's electric, or maybe this is flying. Oh shit. Yeah, this is the flying one. That's not gonna help. We're actually gonna swap out Sparkles. I think, yeah, I think this could be a really good idea. Like, with trainers in it and rare Pokemon. It's like, people remember Diamond and Pearl had like the caves after you beat the game? You could go down and you could like run around these areas and collect Pokemon and like that were outside there. It was like National Dex stuff. You could even find like the Hoenn starters and stuff like that down there. Like, that was really cool. Like, I wonder if they could do something like merge these two together. You can find rare Pokemon, make them rare to find. Like, you're gonna find like one or two that aren't in the normal decks. So you're like, when you do find one, you're like, whoa, I need that one, that's cool. That sort of stuff I think would be great. Like having these randomly generated dungeons where you have to beat trainers and stuff like that. I think that would be really, really fun. You get him. You just have to land special moves. What's this thing? This thing's psychic, right? Let's hit it with a Night Slash. That thing's dead as hell. Needs to battle one more guy and land a super effective move. I'm wondering if we get something special for clearing all these objectives, other than a whole bunch of points, right? What are you? You're electric. I don't know if you're gonna make it to get it off, but let's just heal you. Let's fully heal him. So we guarantee this goes off. Like doing all of these objectives in a battle area as well, I feel like it shouldn't bring you a golden Pokeball. I think this should bring you a golden trainer, right? And somewhere in the environment now, there's a special trainer who's like, it could be anybody from the game, like Core Blue or whatever, but like it would be really cool if it was someone else from a different game, someone that you haven't necessarily fought before. And then you get to fight them in the game, and instead of just getting these, because that would be fucking cool, right? And then you get your rewards for beating that person rather than finding a Pokeball. I mean, we're done here, right? There's nothing else we can do. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we're going to benefit from doing that. You get a lot of points for it though, which is pretty nice. Then, that was a nice little epilogue though. It's a nice little epilogue to, I think, end the series. I'm sure maybe there's a couple of side quests out there that's like super interesting. If there is anything that you're like, oh, you should definitely do that, then maybe we can come back and do another episode or two. But I think that's it. We did it. We caught Rayquaza. We did all the DLC. We've done all of the main story. Like, this game was great. Things in this game, I mean, like final remarks, I guess. Like, this game has some definite issues. The city, for one, I think after like what, nearly 100 hours I've played this game, like between 90 and 100 hours at least last time I saved. That's a long time to be playing this game and to be running around this same city and getting up onto some of the roofs that you have to, especially with these distortions, right? There was a distortion on this building, right? There was one up here. And to get up here, I had to go around here, had to go in through an alleyway that was here, had to do a jumping puzzle here to get on this roof, then run over here and jump over to this roof to get onto this one. And it just seems like that's too much. Just for me to get to like a distortion that I want to do, it's a pain in the ass, especially if you've done it before. Like, the city was, I think it's very fun to explore for the first while. I think after which this game has got a little, it gets a little stale, the exploration of this game. And there's definitely not enough variance in things. Like, you're happy when you see the sewers, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, something different to look at. Yeah, so I think that's definitely a problem with this, but I think the story was pretty fun. It had its lax moments, which I think were like kind of a waste of time. But overall, I fairly enjoyed this. I liked the final boss, even though it was kind of like a mid-boss fight. I like the idea that we could encounter something like that in Pokemon, in a real Pokemon game, and it could be really good. I mean, they tried to do that something in Sword and Shield with Eternatus, is it called? I forget what it's called. Eternatus. It's probably something like eternalness or something. I don't know. The big thing that goes into a big hand, you know, Gigantamaxes into a hand. They tried to do something like that. I didn't quite do it, I think, for a boss, but I think it did a lot better here, especially with this battle system. It helped with that sort of boss, I think. It's good. I think the battle, honestly, I cannot wait to play more Pokemon. I'm like in a super high Pokemon mood right now. But I need to play normal Pokemon. I need to play normal Pokemon. This has been fun, but I think I do need to play normal Pokemon. It's been a welcome change of pace, that's for sure. But like I say, the major issues, I think, was the city and the battle system. I think it's while it's fine and it's a fun change of pace, I think this move, because like I feel like in that last battle, we should have used like a power-up move, right? For Alligator, like Swords Dance. There you go. We should have been using Swords Dance and then using Ice Fang and Breaking Swipe to deal with lots damage to it. I think that would have done so much well. Like Double Team probably would have helped us massively there as well. But I feel like we've never needed that. Through the entire game, I feel like we've never ever needed it. At the beginning, it was fun to mess around with Growl because of the way the battle was. But you don't really need it. If you took control of the Pokemon yourself, and you were able to actually like move around as the Pokemon battling, then it could be interesting because you'd have more urgency over dodging, right, and maneuvering, and that would be more interesting than me moving. Me moving as a mechanic while my Pokemon idiotically runs to and from the enemy is not engaging. It's frustrating. If I was on the side as a trainer, but I took direct control of the Pokemon and moved him around the field, I think that would have been more intriguing and would definitely benefit from Swords Dancing, because you would have that place of, I'm going to run away, move over here, Swords Dance, move over here, Swords Dance, now I'm going to attack, right? That would be more interesting. Like, give moves like Ice Beam and stuff like that AoE markers for you to use, so that you get an understanding of where you're putting, so enemies would be moving in and out of your combat space. Like, I think that would have been much more engaging to me. Like I said, but the battle system is fine, but I think like a system like that would have been more interesting to me, because I think the Swords Dance stuff like that, we just didn't need it, not until right near the end. The Pokedex in this game, I think, was great. It's a good one. I think it's a good dex. Can we look at the original dex? Like, they had some great Pokemon here. We got our boy Beedrill, which we didn't end up using. Love Beedrill. We didn't use him. Oh, look, it actually like replaces the shinies that you got. Look. That's interesting. Yeah, it puts the shiny in your Pokedex. That's great. You could really work hard to completely clear this out of shinies, can't you? And that's really fun. I didn't know it did that, but like it had great. I think it had a great roster of Pokemon. Had a lot of different variants as well. DLC had some cool ones, you know. It had all the Meowths, that was fun, stuff like that. I think we caught 5 shinies in this game. I'll go have a look at the shinies in a minute. Like, the Mega Forms were great. I still don't know what this is. Oh, you know what? I think I do know what that is, actually. I think that's the online one, because I've only done 3 seasons online, because the online battling got super boring. But that was to get the free starters, the starter thing for Fennekin and Greninja and stuff. There's a 4th Mega Stone from that, which I believe is Fenbrix, the dinosaur-looking thing from Scarlet and Violet. I think that's probably his Mega Stone in there, right? I think that's right. But otherwise, we've got everything. Oh, we never got his Mega Stone. Which is a shame. Lucario Z is fucking cool as hell. Love that one. This one is sick. I love this one so much. Like, it's like super like teenage edgy, but I love it. I love that so much. It's really good. These are Mewtwo's, which I haven't found the quest to do Mewtwo. I don't know where that's been. We got Lady-Os and Lady-Ass. We got Quasar. The interesting that Cryoke and Groudon don't actually go in this list. I just assumed they would. Also, he doesn't need a Mega Stone to evolve, right? So he's probably the best Pokemon that you could probably have in here, because he's finally saying that the items would be useful. All of our Pokemon had Mega Stones in them, because why wouldn't we? Because we want them to Mega Evolve all the time. The only Pokemon that had an item, the only Pokemon we used an item with was Iris. That's because Iris didn't have a Mega Stone. So that was weird. I'm sure you could do much cooler combinations than this, but I think we had a really fun team, and I generally never would have expected our team ended up like this. the one thing I can say from day one that I was sure of is that I was gonna pick Totodile. From when they showed me the trailer for the game originally, I was like, I'm gonna pick Totodile because I haven't used him. I've never used Totodile in that case, so I'm gonna pick Totodile. So I was super excited. We got Heracross from a trade. A trade early on, we got a Heracross. That was so weird. And we ended up keeping him. That was super fun. I've never used the Heracross. Absol never used that. Absol. I generally didn't expect Absol to stay on our team, and I didn't expect to fall in love with Absol so much, because Absol's cool, but like I've never like super cared about Absol. I love Absol now. Absol's fantastic, like such a cool Pokemon. We had a Raichu, which is great. Love Raichu. Don't often get a chance to use him. Before that, we had Raisin, which didn't. Sadly, wasn't like super powerful, but it was really, really fun to use one of them as well. And we had Iris. I don't even know what this thing's actually called. I generally don't know what it's actually called. Super cool Pokemon. Glad we used this. And Kit as well. I'm glad we used Fennekin. I've never used a Fennekin. I started the original X and Y with Greninja. Or Froakie, should I say. And it was good. The outfitting in this game was great. I'm so glad that we could actually outfit our team. Outfit my team, outfit my player. Team. I'm still thinking about my Pokemon team. Outfit our player and actually make him look. I mean, he doesn't look. He looks really weird, and his hair is wild. But I enjoyed putting him in silly clothes. I enjoyed that a lot, and I look forward to that being a thing going forward for sure. For sure, more clothing options in the next one. They really balls that up with Scarlet and Violet. I don't know why they were just like, hey, we're just gonna force you to wear a school uniform. So I don't. What? Like, I get it plot wise, but like, why? Like, why would you do that? Why have this thing in Sword and Shield where everyone can wear their own clothing and people love that, to then take a step backwards in Scarlet and Violet? I never understood that. So definitely more of this in the next one, please. More outfitting, more Pokemon. Like I said, I love that dungeon system. The idea of a dungeon system, I love the idea of that. Hyperspace being just a reflection of the, quite frankly, now boring city. I am speaking from 90 hours in, boring city, but just pure white. And that's not engaging. I don't like that. That's not super fun to run around. The sewers are super fun, but that's what I mean by like dungeons. If you could do those little dungeons with hidden walls and stuff like that to find secrets and find rare candies and bottle caps and all other stuff, like that would be awesome. It would be so much fun to do that sort of stuff, and you get decent rewards for it. I think that would be really good end game content. I don't know how you attach something like that to multiplayer, because I'm sure they probably would want to do that. With Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet having their like raids, I don't know how you would do that. Day and Night was pretty nice. I like the idea of battle zones. I understand why they have the wild zones and battle zones in here, because how else would you battle? How else would you do anything in the city, right? How would you literally do anything? Yeah, I don't know. I've rambled on much longer than I probably should have. But no, overall, I really, really enjoyed this game. I had an absolute blast. I'm so hyped up on Pokemon right now that I want to play another Pokemon game immediately, which I probably am going to play in my own time, because I said through this playthrough a lot of times that I'm like I'm slowly working on building myself a living dex in home, like trying to gather all the Pokemon from different things without anyone's help. I'm just trying to like gather them all up, which is going to involve me playing all of these games again on the Switch. On the Switch 2. Didn't take any of my data over. I've played through Let's Go Pikachu to get a whole bunch of Pokemon. I'm going to play through probably Shining Pearl, or no wait, which one I've got? I've got Diamond. Probably play through that next again and catch a whole bunch of Pokemon there. And And that's what I've just been doing slowly, very, very slowly, mind you. Because I don't have much time, especially with all the new releases that constantly come out, and trying to keep videos coming out for you guys. But yeah, so I'm definitely slowly getting on with that, as well as as well as other things that I'm trying to do in my personal time. But the what I wanted to try and segue my way into that is that we probably will play some more Pokemon on the show relatively soon, maybe. I don't know what they're gonna say or reveal at Pokemon on Pokemon Day. I have no idea what they're gonna show us. I hope it's something nice. I hope it's something interesting. I expect a Pokemon Coliseum, but we've already played that on the show. And then I do kind of expect Gen 10. I am personally kind of expecting that, but I don't know if we're actually going to see that or not. And honestly, that's not going to come out soon enough for us to play that like right away. So, I think depending on what they do, maybe we'll play Pokemon Ruby or Emerald. I guess Emerald would probably be the way to go, right? Maybe we'll play Emerald. Just because that's my favorite one. I love Pokemon. Well, I love Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I'm trying to think of how many times I've actually played Emerald. I haven't really played Emerald at all, I don't think. So that would be exciting to play that. Because if I have played that, definitely have played it like probably once. So that would be exciting to play through again. Because like I say, those games are my favorite. Gen 3 is my favorite gen. I'm just running around in circles. Sorry about that. Making people dizzy. Gen 3 is my favorite, so maybe we'll just play that. It feels fitting with Rayquaza and all that showing up in these games. Like, this feels really, really fun to do, so maybe we'll go back in time to Gen 3. That could be fun. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. But we'll wait. I'll wait and I'll see what they crap out on Pokemon Day first, and then maybe because that might shift our plans, right? But maybe soon after that we'll start a new adventure. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched all these episodes, all 59, almost 60 episodes of Pokémon Legends Z-A. Thank you so much. You are a true hero to me. I appreciate it. You're the exact reason why I'm making these videos. So you can watch and enjoy them. If you did enjoy it, please let me know. Let me know what you enjoyed, and I'll try to have more of it sooner rather than later. So I'm running around in circles again. I can't help myself but move. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon on a complete, fresh adventure with a new trainer and a new team. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.